We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. It's complete to Cook. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Cook. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bills put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Solid finish to a solid opening drive, and that's the threat that he represents. He can take off and score on you.
What he makes it is 11-on-11 football, because a lot of the times the quarterback isn't much of a runner, so you don't have to account for him. Well, you do with him, and now he actually gets a lead blocker instead, and he's able to cash that one in.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Jones. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Breida. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Matt Breida taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point try good by Gano. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Touchdown, Bills. Stephon Diggs, 48 yards. And the Bills have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Allen now on first down. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Cook. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 5-yard touchdown run as they have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Throwing Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up the head of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
They'll look to throw again. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Back to throw again. And his throw here's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
And the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Touchdown! This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the New York Giants.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Taken in at the 3. And he's going to be brought down inside the 5 at the 3.
When you're on the road, the last thing you want to do is make a mistake that brings the crowd into it. Now you're not just battling your opponent, you're battling yourself as well.
They'll start on the ground. ETN.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence.
Forced out to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
On 2nd and 10, Lawrence flushed out right. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him. 8 yards closer for third down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2, now Lawrence. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a third and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Now Lawrence on first down.
Steps away. And this one is incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Again on second and 10, it's Lawrence.
Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
So roughing the passer there, a big mistake defensively.
Yeah, and even though you've got a quarterback out of the pocket and the rules change downfield, that doesn't mean the same rules don't apply with the QB. Anything more than one step, they're going to throw a flag on you every time.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter.
On first down, Lawrence.
Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Jaguars go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Riley Patterson now for the extra point.
And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Jones and the Giants now with a first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin with a run by Barkley.
And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Jones on 1st and 10.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley, 42 yards.
And the Giants are an extra point away from drawing level.
Gano the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here's Lawrence.
Flush to his right. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The Jaguars on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Ooh, the juke. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Well, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Again, it's Barkley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Barkley, toss play left. And some room to roam now. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Giants have taken the lead.
Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. To throw on 2nd and 10. Lawrence flushed out right. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down.
Steps away to his left.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
To throw again is Lawrence.
Being chased out left. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Now Lawrence to throw.
Escaping the pressure right. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 2nd and goal, Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk as the first half is winding down.
And the Jaguars have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points.
There he goes left side. The 20.
One play at a time. Here we go.
Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley, 75 yards.
And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Gano the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Throwing again on 2nd down.
Lawrence.
Buying time to his left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Lawrence will throw.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, rivals square off in the NFC East, and we've got a great matchup between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. It didn't take long to see our first penalty of the game, did it?
We always talk about everyone wanting to get into the game in a hurry. The officials did as well.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Check 26. Check 26. Here we go. 46. Here we go. Kill.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll get 8, but they're going to have to punt here on the opening drive because that's not enough. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Waiting on it will be Richie James. Pulled in at the 24.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Takes it to about the 37.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second down and 8.
Operating from the gun, Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Finding room at midfield.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go to Barkley again. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
Here we go now on 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley taking it in from a yard out.
And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Graham Gano on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taking it about the 1. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out there, a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 2nd and 12, Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
4 yards remain for second down. Going to run again here with Pollard. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Prescott from the gun on third. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. Running the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Prescott from the gun. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Jones now on 3rd down. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. A give to Barkley out of the gun.
And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jones dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Up the middle with Barkley. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
To Barkley on the check down.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Jones. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Another try for Barkley. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. Flushed out right. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point try good by Gano. And it's now 14-0. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll have time for 1 play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Push him back. Push him back.
Second down. Here's Barkley again. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. 4 yards on the pickup. Good enough to extend the drive.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
To throw again on second down. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another first down there.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On second down, here's Barkley. Gets around him, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. And on third down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Looking to throw. Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown!
Kenny Galladay on the touchdown throw from Daniel Jones. And the Giants take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Gano now to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Throwing on second and 8. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Schultz. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And now it's 3rd and 3. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Pollard again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Throwing. Prescott.
Left side to Lamb.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Here's Prescott. Over the middle, complete. It's Schultz.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Prescott on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. So nothing doing there, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw again on second down. Prescott, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on third down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Prescott yet again. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he whips that one incomplete there.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Now Jones. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
Run of the jet sweep as Prescott bats it forward. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line.
Now Prescott.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
To throw, Prescott.
Throwing left side, it's complete.
Here's Dak. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Prescott.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Giants are going to take possession here. It's a
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants. Two teams that met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway.
And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Throwing, Jones. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Here's a give to Barkley. They find some open field here. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Again, it's Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15.
The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw.
That's going to be caught. It's James Prochet.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know what's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try and match his athleticism.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Open mid. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Dobbins. Oh, look at the... And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball.
The throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Out to his left. That's into the hands of Crochet. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Play action. Now Jackson sliding out of the pocket. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man, it's caught for a
Ravens touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Ravens have moved out in front.
CD for them, this has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
And he rifles one incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. James has got it. Complete. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw again.
And now he'll fire deep downfield for James. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
On the move to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Cleveland Browns and the New York Giants. Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff running through the middle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd and 9, Jones.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll try and throw for it here. Rolling to his... And a diving effort, but only right at the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And room there to work it inside the 25.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And brought down, but not before they get it. We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Giants.
The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for a start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. This fielded right at the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Ready, set. 10 cycles.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. Tua. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got a man. Complete. Oh, he's got a little daylight. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, it's very early here, but maybe circle that one for later. A 3rd and long conversion, Charles, and that sets them up 1st and goal.
And how about the way they got it?
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, is going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it. Make sure they can't get it and live to fight another down. 1st and goal, and you throw the pick, not good at all.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Jones. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A 14-yard pickup. That's 14 yards on 2 straight plays. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Throwing on 1st down. Jones. He'll get this into the hands of Breida.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
We're scoreless after 1. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Jones on 1st down.
He finds him again, Saquon Barkley.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
Breida will take it in for the Giants touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. Here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Gano the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Gano for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. That's good for 28 yards.
32. Ready. 33. Yellow. Shot. 17.
In motion left is Wilson. 2 and now on first down. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
He's got room past the 30.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Operating from the gun. Jones flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Back to throw. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
29 is Mike. Mike 29. Let's go, D.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Jones to throw on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They're going to try and throw. That's to his running back, complete.
He's got the first down and more than that.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick.
Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Matt Breida. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And the lead is now 24. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Tua going to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Let's go. We're at 38.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it.
Come on, set. Black, 95. 57 what? That's the run. That's the run. Black stop. 57's the match.
And again, it's Tagovailoa.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Chargers and the New York Giants. The longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned as that will be a touchback. Herbert off of play action. They'll roll him out right. Williams brings it in. Touchdown, L.A. Mike Williams, 75 yards. And the Chargers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Barkley, toss play left. Room here to run. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll the edge, and when they do that, that's why you can go for a long way.
On second down, here's Barkley. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. Jones now throwing on 4th down.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the New York Giants and themselves. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now there's 2 sides to every
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the New York Giants and themselves. And wow, a gamble here right off the bat, an onside kick to begin the game. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara.
Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New York Giants and the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And we are underway from Santa Clara.
Returning from his end zone is Ray. And
look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he will score. Touchdown, Giants. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers where their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end.
And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you'd snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here.
They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk.
And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3.
On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Complete to the running back, Matt Breida. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Jones on 1st and 10.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
Finding room at midfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Now Jones gets this out to Saquon Barkley.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On first down, Jones. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Barkley inside handoff. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. Looking to throw. Jones.
Gets this to Saquon Barkley out of the backfield.
And he's brought down.
Barkley will score. Touchdown, New York. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Jones throwing for it.
That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side could ultimately beat you if they score twice.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
On first down, Purdy. Kittle catching the slant. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Throwing again on second down.
Purdy.
His throw incomplete.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield, incomplete.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third.
Purdy will look to throw again here.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Throwing on 2nd and 8.
Purdy.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Purdy with it on 3rd and long.
Rolling to his left. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Purdy looking to throw.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings
from 3 yards out.
And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Throwing Jones.
It's Barkley once again bringing in the catch.
A second juke.
Down the sideline he goes. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's Jones throwing on first down. He'll get this one to Galladay.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Gano's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now a throw here to his running back. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Jones now on first down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A throw for Galladay is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the 49ers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
Here's Purdy.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like. Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. First target, first catch, and a first down. Operating from the gun, Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. A handoff to Barkley. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, third quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing here, Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on first down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Play action, now Purdy.
He'll buy some time right. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And he'll try and throw here on the fake.
The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, 1-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, he picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
And he will have a Giants 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. They'll run it again with Barkley. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And we will get a timeout with 2.